Let me tell you about Ahab, the Arab, the sheik of the burning sands. He had emeralds and rubies just a dripping off of him, and a ring on every finger of his hand. He wore a big old turban wrapped around his head, and a scimitar by his side. And every evening about midnight he'd jump on his camel named Clyde and ride silently through the night to the Sultan's tent, where he would secretly meet up with Fatima of the Seven Veils, the swingin'est #1 dancer in the Sultan's whole harem, because like him and her had a thing going. You know, they've been carrying on for some time now behind the Sultan's back. And you could hear him talk to his camel as he rode out across the dunes. His voice would cut through the still night desert air, and he'd say, yo-ya-yay, yo-ya-yay, yo-ya-yay. Would you say it before? Whoa, baby. And Clyde say, Well, he brought his camel to a screeching halt in the rear of Fatima's tent. He jumped off Clyde, snuck around the corner and into the tent. He went. And there he saw Fatima laying on a zebra skin rug, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes and a bone in her nose. Ho, ho. Yeah, there she was, friends and neighbors, laying there in all her radiant beauty, eating on a raisin and a grape and an apricot and a pomegranate, a bowl of chitlins, 2 bananas, 3 Hershey bars, and sipping on the ROC Coca-Cola, listening to her transistor, watching the Grand Ole Opry, reading Mad Magazine while she sung, "Does your chewing gum lose its flavor?" And Ahab would walk up to her and he'd say, yo-ya-yay, yo-ya-yay, yo-ya-yay. Which is there before, let's twist again like we did last summer, babies. And she'd say, crazy, baby. Round and around and around and around and around and around and around. All of a sudden the Sultan walked in. Ahab knew that this was the end. He and Fatima was caught by surprise, and the Sultan had fire flashing out of his eyes. Well, the Sultan charged at Ahab, intending to make a dent in his head, but he fled with Fatima, and out of the tent they went. They jumped on Clyde and started to ride, cutting out across the sand, with the Sultan's whole army in hot pursuit. On and on they ran. Well, to make a long story short, they got away, because there weren't no animal alive that could keep up with Clyde once he got started, because he was the swiftest steed in the whole desert, babies. And he made it across the border where Ahab hocked all his rubies and emeralds, and he bought him a swinging little split-level pad, and they lived happily ever after. Yeah, and that's a story about Ahab, the Arab, the sheik of the burning sands. Ahab, the Arab, the sheik of the burning sands. Oh yeah.